Listo. Continuemos.
His long search for Ciri led Gerald to conclude that Uma, the ugliest man alive and the victim of a curse, was the key to finding the young woman.
Sigamos. Sigamos en la boda de Shani. En la boda de la amiga de Shani. En los juegos de la boda de la amiga de Shani.
Come on, Piggy. Got a nice and cozy pen for you.
Eso sí. A ver. Vamos. Vamos a la cochera, marranito. No, no, no. Por allá no. Por allá no, por allá no. Vamos.
Stupid swine. They infuriate me anymore. I'll whack 'em with a
Eso,
sign.
allá. Allá. Uno.
You see that, Shani? One big
¿Sí es Shani? ¿Sí es? Sí es Shani, dice el fantasma. Sí es como de todos los cerdos en la cochera. ¡Ah! ¡No! Por ahí no. ¡No! Eso, allá. Eso. Vete para allá. No, no. Eso, allá. Listo. Listo.
Feel foolish peasants? Learned a lesson from your better? Are the pigs penned? Indeed they are.
Master Witcher, we ain't seen such pig-chasing skill in a long time.
Your family had an ample pen, didn't they? Go on, admit it.
My family had many pens, but that in no way means I had any practice chasing pigs.
However it were, the crown's going to a good man.
And the king's chosen maid deserves a fitting
¿Cuál es el
favor.
premio?
Here.
¡Guau!
Just don't go
¡Guau!
hiding it in some pouch. Brandish it on your horse so that all folk may see.
Es un cerdito de felpa,
What do you
de
say to
peluche.
that, Shani? Ever witnessed such agility?
You're clearly a natural at chasing pigs through muck. You were a joy to watch.
Un cerdito de peluche para Shani.
How does my heart's captor like the prize I won for her?
The rag-stuffed piggy? It's lovely, truly. I've always dreamed of owning one.
Tell me, Shani, what's the key with you?
What do you mean?
I'm on the prowl, that's clear. In Gerald's name and flesh, of course, but still. Yet the more I woo you, the less you seem ready to succumb. So I ask myself, what am I missing?
Perhaps you're just not my type. Considered that?
Rubbish. I'm every lass's type.
Is that so? Prove it.
With pleasure.
Wow.
Show me a lass, and I'll have her eating out of my hand in the blink of an eye.
That one, with the garland.
Splendid choice. Now observe as Vlodimir von Everek does his thing.
¿Qué va a hacer este loco?
Now, who have we here?
Do I know you?
That's the crux of it. We've not met. I've had to endure half a lifetime without you.
An entire lifetime, more like.
A moment, my dear. Do not sabotage me, Shani.
Shani saboteando, tiene celos.
Fine, fine. I'll stay out of your way.
Le da miedo que si se la levante.
My sweet, you are no mere maid, but a marvel of nature. And now, at last, fate knocks at your door.
But don't know rightly.
You needn't know anything. I know it all for us both. I shall make a true lady of you. Arm in arm, we'll grace the finest salons.
Salons? Really? Actual salons? In Novigrad? And how?
In Novigrad,
Oh.
Oxenfurt, Why, in Kovir as well. Wherever you wish. Let's make
¿Qué?
haste to the barn. There, everything will be made clear.
Vamos para el oscurito.
Leslie, step away from the man.
Who the devils are you?
We're the Mrs. Brothers.
Ay,
We
mierda.
swore to our down his dying day, we'd keep those of your ilk far from her.
Los hermanos, son los hermanos. Nos pillaron.
Easy, lads. No harm done. An innocent conversation with an innocent miss. The kind weddings are for.
We all heard your innocent talk. Wanted to draw her to the barn. What were you gonna do there? Talk some more?
Naturally, we would speak. But first, we would dance. Now tell me, what sort of fool wouldn't want to dance with a beauty like her?
Find another beauty, or I'll dance with you myself, just after I grab me a fence post.
Gerald, you saw it. I tried to resolve this peacefully, but they wish to fight. Suits me just fine. Sounds like wonderful fun. Fence boards right over there for the taking.
Fair eat your stones.
That's the last ploughing straw. No one accuses Vlodimir von Everett of cowardice.
Calm down, boys. Don't want to fight you.
Too damn bad, because we're gonna tan your mutant freak hide.
That does
No,
it!
no, no, no.
Ah! Hey-ya!
No, pinche
Show us
loco.
what you got.
Hot damn, boy. You needn't
No, no,
ask
no, no,
me
no.
twice.
No, llamó bochinche en la hoja. Ya va a hacer quedar mal a la pobre Shani. No, chicos.
The perfect weapon for sweaty-assed swineherds.
Perfect fit
¿Está
for
muerto?
your
No.
job,
Ah, no,
you
no está muerto.
ploughing gentle foot.
Never in my life have I reveled so fiercely. Step up. Who else wants a shave?
No, no se mueren.
Cretin creamed me.
Quedan
Take a
desbloqueados.
licking from a boar. Had enough peasant spawn. Not yourself a match for a Von Everett. A witcher. Away with you. Begone. I'm tired of looking at your slack-jawed yaps. Where to, my love? I was to turn you into a lady.
Geralt, you must explain I was not at fault. They lunged at me. Well, go on, chase her.
In your dreams.
There it is. You fucked up. She's gone. Is that how you woo the ladies?
You always that charming in life?
It worked. More often than not.
Ah,
Listen, tongue and fists on a leash from now on. Have your fun, but don't beat the wedding guests. With my
Cierto.
hands.
Fine. I shall try.
pinche fantasma loco.
Shani approaches. Unlikely to be happy, eh?
You made this mess, you do the explaining.
All right.
Your methods. Quite unusual. To woo a woman by beating up her brothers. Creative. Wonder what else you have up your sleeve.
No les debimos pegar. Debimos dejarnos pegar. Eso estuvo muy mal.
My dear girl, what don't I have up my sleeve? I'd gladly demonstrate. Perhaps behind the barn?
I think you've demonstrated enough. Let's just enjoy ourselves, all right? You don't have all that much time left.
Your wish is my command, milady. I'd never deny a maid so fair-featured. Off we go.
Está todo divertida Shani.
So good to shake the kinks from one's bones.
Bueno,
We must find more fun.
vamos por más diversión acá. ¿Qué?
Found yourself a perch from which to survey passing
Ah, no, acá
birds.
no es.
What do you mean? My back aches from pounding the churn, so I'm having a...
And they said fire burns hotter in an old stove.
If I was your age, you'd be singing a different tune. Have you squealing like a kitty cat?
Señora Oquita. Que la estrella la pobre señora, vale. Aquí está la otra actividad.
Seen what he pulled from the water? An old pot?
Mayhaps his lass wears pots for shoes, in case she can't find a privy.
You were supposed to fish out my slipper. I'm at a dance now with one foot bared. 'Tis a wedding. I've got to wear slippers.
Oh, look, dearie, I did. Take there. Muck must have sucked it deep in.
Well, poke your paws in there. Rut for it. Rubbish game.
What's all
Encuentra
this then?
a encontrar la zapatilla de la
They're
doncella.
playing slip in for a slipper. Never heard of it?
Never. Us gentry folk have other diversions. What's the object?
Maid tosses a shoe in the water. A man's got to dive in and fish it out.
And once I retrieve it?
Well, your maid'll be pleased as punch. Or it means you're a gallant beau. And awful handy.
Is that all? No prize? Not even a kiss?
That depends on the miss in question. If she wants to give you a kiss, she will. But she ain't obliged.
Juguemos.
Oh my.
Ah,
Oh, there's more to come. Prime game. Shani, your slipper. I shall prove I dive to any depth for you.
sí, desnudo. Ah, no, yo pensé que estaba desnudo. De una. Tráigame ese zapato y le doy su beso.
Observe, Shani.
My eyes are glued.
Seems to think the slipping will be easy, don't it?
Ah, ya está. Uy, no, pero qué difícil. Ay, no, ese no era. ¿O sí? Acá hay otro. Queda acá, queda acá. Zapato. ¿Cuántos zapatos hay? Vamos, vamos. Este es el de Shani. Este es. ¿Hay más zapatos? Le recuperamos los zapatos a todas las doncellas. Todas nos tienen que dar beso. Claro que sí. Hola, Shani. Pa. ¿Con quién hablo? Con Shani.
Damn mucky that pond. Sank in up to my armpits.
I see no amount of silt could keep you from my shoe. And all the other shoes ever tossed in the lake.
Always better to do a bit more and even gain naught by it than to do too little and face regret.
Oh, that's quite the theory.
One founded in practice. For instance, I can now approach the owner of any of these slippers, and she will lift up her skirt and bend over. To don it, of course.
Ah, so generous. And clever.
Just figuring that out? I believe I've earned a kiss.
Well, find the owners of those shoes. One might agree.
Don't be jealous, Shani. That was but a jest. I don't give a piffle about the others. Oh well. Recognize this, Cinderella.
My shoe?
Now extend your supple leg and let me slide it in. That is, on.
Thank you.
My kind of tune. Let's do some dancing.
In my experience, witches and dancing don't exactly mix.
Today they mix like fire and oil, my love. We'll dance the barn down. Faster, faster till we expire.
And now, a special treat for our special guests. The Witcher, Geralt, and his enchanting partner, Shani. Musicians, something lovely for the loving couple.
Wow, qué
At last,
romántico.
music for our loving embrace.
Ah,
Come, Shani. It's time you discovered my romantic side.
Oh, you're rather good at this.
claro, pues es de la realeza. ¿Qué esperabas, Shani? Modales sí que tiene.
A chair could dance a jig with you as its partner.
Oh, how humble you are.
I strive to be, yet should the need arise, I can strut as proud as any peacock.
The perfect combination. Women must love you.
Well, not to brag, but
Call it idle curiosity, but how many have you had?
many, and not a scrub hag among them, I should add. Women with true class, all, though none to match your charms. Seems the music and the evening draw to a close. Know how a true dancer thanks his lovely partner.
Not sure I do.
No, se la trompió así de una.
What are you doing? Have you lost your mind?
Así no es, pinche fantasma.
My mind, my heart, for you.
We must agree. You can say whatever you please, but you shall keep your hands to yourself. Understood?
Pésimo ese fantasma.
Don't be upset, my peach. I couldn't resist.
I'm not upset. Just next time, don't lunge at me like that.
I'd had a long fast, so to speak. Hunger overwhelmed me. But yes, next time I shall ask.
No, no, muy ansioso.
Shani, may I kiss you?
You're incorrigible. Could I talk to Geralt for a moment?
What for? He'll have nothing of interest to say. The man's a drip.
Please.
Very well.
See how I've reeled her in? Now don't fuck this up.
Geralt, I'm curious what it's like when that ghost's inside you. Do you feel anything? Have any control?
I feel everything. Don't have any control over what I do or say, though. Why do you ask?
Because I wonder what it would have been like to dance with you. Just you.
Shani quiere con Gerald, claro. Ese bonebre que es un intenso.
Well, I probably wouldn't have forced myself on you.
Forced myself? It was an innocent kiss, naught more.
I don't know if I should thank you or if that should make me angry.
But don't get me wrong. I've thought about doing just that a few times, but
what?
But I'm not going to talk about it with him here. We can discuss it once he's gone.
I'll hold you to that.
Perhaps a bit of thanks is in order. Seems I've snared the little Robin for you.
You can shut up now.
What's going on now?
Nothing. Never mind. Happened to see the man who announced your song?
Yes, he acted as though he knew me, but we've never met. I was surprised. Who is he?
Gaunter Odin, Master Mirror. Wonder what he's doing here.
Then perhaps you should just ask him.
Yeah, he didn't show up without a reason. Need to talk to him.
Consider that he might have simply been nearby and dropped in on a whim.
Promise you this much. He never does anything simply. And certainly not on a whim.
Bah, I was to make merry, carouse. Yet here I've stood the last 5 minutes, listening to you talk. I'm going back in.
Better. Come, Shani. The night beckons us not to jabber it away.
Shani quiere con Gerald.
The night is young. Come, let's do something wild.
A ver, ¿dónde está el señor espejo? Por aquí. ¿Dónde está el señor espejo?
If I may, Shani, I'd show you how I cut a jig. Nimble as a leopard.
Don't let me stop you.
By the way you move,
Baila solo, baila sola.
grace.
Thanks.
Aquí está el señor espejo.
Our gingerbread's now but flour, honey, eggs and spices.
I beg to differ, madame. You omit the most important ingredient in gingerbread. Time.
What sort of balderdash is he feeding them?
Quiet. If you listen, you'll learn.
Time? What do you mean, time? An ingredient?
Time gives the proper consistency. Time provides that ideal crunch on the outside, the delicious moistness within.
So how much of this time does it take?
That you will not find in any recipe. You must surrender to your senses. Let them lead you so close to time, you touch it. Let you sniff it, stroke it even. Time. Time is the key. Greetings, Shani. I must introduce myself. Gaunter Odin. My, what a lovely dress. The color suits you exquisitely.
Thanks. I've heard a lot about you, but no one mentioned cooking. Seem to know quite a bit about gingerbread.
Quite simply, I know a lot about everything.
Is that so? What do you know about me?
That you were ever the worst brother, that you envied Olgierd from your earliest days, and always wished to be just like him.
Wait, you can see me? That is, me, Vlodimir von Everek?
Of course. Why ever wouldn't I?
Because I'm in Gerald's body, the Witcher's, and...
Just who would I be if the true nature of things remained hidden from me? Someone like you. Meaning, no one.
I wouldn't want to get blood on my damsel's dress, but insult me once more and...
You shan't touch me. I know you'd very much like to act like your brother in this situation, demonstrate how manly you are, but let's be honest, nothing will come of it. You're simply not him, no matter how much you wish you were.
Eso es cierto.
Rubbish. I never envied my brother.
Of course you did. He was a shining role model. Olgierd ran faster, shot truer, lifted greater weights. Olgierd learned to read first, although you tried your damnedest to beat him. As you grew up, he had his pick of girls, whereas you made do with the leftovers.
I apologize, Shani. I'm rather sorry you have to hear this.
Stop fooling yourself. Shani isn't here for you. She's here for Gerald. Even after death, you still play the pale imitation. Oh, by the way, Olgierd's a much better dancer.
You lying dog. That's my brother. I loved him.
The question is, were you as dear to him as he seems to have been to you?
He made a hero of me in death. In my last battle, in truth, I was far from valiant. 5 came at me. I'll not deny it, I fled. I hid in a cellar, yet they found me. Cornered me like a rat. But Olgierd told everyone I flew at all 5. Took them on all at once. Alone.
I'm rather curious how you know all this.
Olgierd visits my grave. Often. Pours a drink for me, gets soused himself, and talks of the old times. He cannot see me, but I hear his every word.
Well, perhaps one day he'll say something very surprising.
What are you getting at?
I shan't disturb you any longer. Have a splendid time, for time is short.
Shani, I'm sorry,
It's all right. That was... forget him. We're here to enjoy ourselves, right? Let's go. The night's still young.
All lies, not a word of truth.
Don't let it bother you.
Olgierd was not just my brother. More importantly, he was my best mate.
Let it go. I believe you. And now revel on. Time won't wait.
Listo. Listo. Hay algo arriba. Bueno. Vamos a otra actividad. Ahí está acá.
Stop coming. There's somebody coming.
¿Aquí? No, es adentro. Es aquí. Aquí está la otra actividad. ¿Qué? ¿Qué es esto? Ah, beber.
Health, dwarves. May your beards grow long, but never tangle round your ankles.
To the young lovers, may their loins never cool, may the sire many a bear, and reap gobs a coin.
Listo, ya estamos ebrios. Oh, Shani. Acompañemos a este fantasma ebrio a divertirse.
He arrived, that's certain.
Do you need help?
Shani, darling. Oh, you shan't believe what's happened. I'm marrying off my only daughter. Wanted a proper wedding for her, wild revelry. So I hired a true fire eater. You know, woo scope, sizzle sizzle.
Ooh, I've not seen that sort of trickery.
Horribly dear. Diversions of that sort. He journeyed here from Novigrad.
But I'll not squeeze coppers on my daughter, oh no. The groom's family have us for paupers, but we'll show them how wrong they are.
Seems we won't, in fact, for our fire swallowers has gone as last Yule's pudding.
Groom's hound chased him off. That blasted demon. Ugh, they sure named it right.
Calm yourself, Dumpling. Master Witcher's here now. Perhaps he can aid us.
Claro que sí.
Before I can begin my witcherly investigation, I require guidance, clues. Tell me all you know. Everything.
Well, the fire eater arrived around noon. Ate his fill of food, not fire. Then went for a stroll to air some gases, he said. That horror demon saw him and started barking like a thing possessed.
Why so?
¿Qué?
Haven't a clue. Didn't like the man, sent something awry. Perhaps the man swallowed fire. Animals fear fire.
If I feared, it would have fled, not given chase.
Damn fool dog. How can you know? But it snapped its chain and chased the fire eater into the woods.
Foolish or not, it's our son-in-law's beloved pet. There'll be hell to pay if it goes missing.
You needn't worry. The Witcher, that is, I, will find this swallower of heated things.
Mighty generous offer, but no one knows where to look.
Matters not. Witchers, that is, we have our ways. The Flame Gulper, what did he look like?
He wore a jester's cap. Typical sort. Ought to be enough to identify him.
I shall find him.
We thank you, and hope for the best.
Awfully nice of you to offer your help, but are you sure you're up to it? You're not actually a witcher, Vlodimir.
I wish to find this magician. Give it a go, all right? But you cannot help me. I must do it alone. I expect it will be great fun.
Fine. Don't have to do this, but if I were you, I'd find the dog's tracks, follow its trail. Just a thought.
Excellent advice. I'll take it.
Shani, Vlodimir and I need to find the fire eater. If we're not back by midnight, then...
Relax. We'll be back in no time. I believe in you.
Tally-ho. Adventure awaits.
So much coin, all for naught. I do hope the mutant can find the fire eater.
Vamos a buscar al tragafuegos. Porque esta hora no se puede quedar sin show. ¿Qué pasó acá?
Not so clean. I've only ever seen two like this. One in an antle, the other when I caught a hen after not eating for a week. The hound tore its chain off the wall. Underfed, it seems. Or else the ash liquor really boiled the mutt's blood.
Perro gigante.
Following some dog's trail? Not exactly how I imagined this wedding. Think I'll wait here.
Wonderful, my juicy pair. I shall continue my travails while you rest. Shan't be long now.
Bien, eso quédate ya. Que no hay mucho tiempo para perder. Allá está.
Is there anyone in this forsaken hole? Anyone at all?
Ah, está pidiendo auxilio. Tragafuegos. Ah, no.
Missing man, missing nut.
No, que es ese perrito.
Am I seeing this right? That gammy puss ran up a tree to escape that puppy.
Guess so. You, get down.
Oh no, no bloody chance. I value my life.
Ay, vamos.
What do we do?
Dejarlo. No, no vamos a hacerle nada al perrito. Vamos a hipnotizarlo.
Sit.
Now that is power. If I'd had that, the Horsons never would have gutted me. Make it do some folly. Roll about on the ground. That sort of sport.
No.
Oh, could you be any more of a bore? I'll do it myself.
Roll over.
Ah,
Were I to command it to eat its own tail, it would do so, right?
Demon, doghouse now.
Now what have you done? Why ever? Ruin my fun.
ah.
Have it at the wedding. Climb down. Man-eating beast's gone, as you can see.
You sure it won't return?
Positive.
No, que es este
Better
loco.
safe than sorry, I always say.
Gerald, this
Míralo.
jester is drunk as a skunk. I hope he's not polished off that bottle yet.
I saved your life, man. Do you not at least owe me a sip?
Course. Bottoms up.
I say, cracking good mead. Now I understand why you wanted some private time with it.
Fine mead, true. But I was fleeing an hound. Hound? But it was a monster. A furry, faggy devil. They chose a fitting name for it.
You can forget about performing in your state.
And just what state would that be?
Look at yourself, man. You're a tramp, can barely stand, let alone perform.
First off, that's bollocks. Second, I'm a fire eater, not a stilt walker. Standing straight ain't a requirement.
Oh, you shan't pull the wool over my eyes. I know your type. Now here's the plan. We shall head down this path till we arrive at the wedding. You'll have sobered by then.
But...
Silence. Do you know me, sir? When a nobleman speaks, you listen. You will stay close at my side. We will return to the wedding, where you will put on a show to make our honored guests soil their breeches from joy. Got it?
Claro que sí.
Yes.
Good. Then let's be off. Keep calm. Stay close.
I shan't stray a step. Wild animals behind every stump in these woods.
Vamos a ver a que tragues fuego. A que se divierte. No.
There. That.
Ah, es un jali.
Cock's a tent pole. Hide, you blind fool.
Save me!
Listo.
Tell me, are bears often boar-shaped in your experience?
Got weak eyes, see? Besides, I'm a fire eater, not some damn naturalist.
Indeed you are not, Master... believe I failed to ask. What do they call you?
David Altonsborough.
Listen here, Master Hattonsborough. Stay close, and no harm will come to you. I'll see to it your drunken, fire-spitting gob gets to the wedding safe and sound. The missing fire blower is missing no more. It was my doing, if I may say so myself.
And Demon? What's with him?
He failed to return.
No, he did. He's just acting mighty strange.
Seems to be in a muddle of sorts. Got as much life in him as a carrot.
Ah, ¿qué le pasa al
Might have
perrito?
eaten some nightshade or whatnot.
Your attention, please. I invite all to witness a spectacle unrivaled. A man so bold as to eat fire!
We must watch the trickery. Never saw anything like it while alive.
¡Guau! Bien, salvamos la noche, salvamos la diversión. Le encanta al público, bien, salvamos la fiesta.
My first Witcher contract. Done. Fire Eater found. His ass saved. If I could live again, I'd be a Witcher for damn certain.
Listo. Vamos por la otra actividad. Aquí es. Aquí.
Drink with us. Don't make
Ah, a ver.
I never say no to a lady. To your fair beauty. And to yours, Shani, naturally.
Your elfin happiness. Fortune smile upon you, White Wolf.
Salud. Salud, señora.
No just lives down the hill.
¿Qué hay? Unos enanos. ¿Para qué? ¿Para jugar cartas?
Perhaps you care to sit down to some Gwent with us?
Most certainly would. You needn't ask twice, midget.
No need for insults.
I'm sorry. I meant no offense.
Were that true, you wouldn't have called him a midget.
I've apologized. What else would you have me do? Bring him flowers?
I'd have you play and stop talking.
Let us play, gentlefolk.
What's your wager?
Everything. The whole lot. I'm all in.
I never knew you to be such a gambler.
You shall see many new sides of me this night, my dear. Many large sides.
Normally we play that the loser's got to wear the ass ears.
I needn't care. I shan't lose.
Bueno, a ver cómo se juega esto. El Gwyn es un antiguo juego de cartas enano que simula el enfrentamiento de dos ejércitos. Los jugadores son generales y las cartas son sus fuerzas, ¿vale? Empiezo yo. Para empezar, roba 10 cartas. Esta se va a tomar durante el resto de la partida. No podrás robar más cartas, así que úsalas bien. Vale. A ver, que me robo. Estaba lista. Me robo a este que es que... Vale, este. Keira Metz. Aquí está Keira. Miren a Keira. Bueno, ¿qué se supone que hago con esto? Acá la selecciono. Al principio de cada partida puedes seleccionar 2 cartas como máximo para descartarlas y reemplazarlas. Pero dejemos esto para más adelante y empecemos a jugar. Bueno. El campo de batalla. Aquí está el campo de batalla. Este es tu lado. Ok. Este es el lado de tu rival. Ok, turnos. Durante cada turno, cada jugador puede poner como máximo una carta en el campo de batalla o pasar. Vale. Líderes. En cada mazo hay un líder. El líder otorga una habilidad especial que solo se puede usar una vez durante una batalla. Pulsa X para activar la habilidad especial cuando quieras. Vale. Jugar cartas. Pulsa Enter para seleccionar una carta de tu mano. Pulsa Enter de nuevo para colocarla en el campo de batalla. Listo. Voy a poner acá. A ver. Fuerza total. El número de la izquierda que está al lado de tu icono muestra la fuerza total actual de tus unidades. Los números de la derecha muestran la fuerza total de cada fila. Ambos valores se actualizan en cuanto se juega una carta. Al final de una ronda ganará el jugador que tenga un valor de fuerza total superior. Vale. Durante el turno puedes pasar la ronda si mantienes pulsado espacio. Si pasas no podrás jugar más cartas durante esa ronda. Tu rival podrá seguir jugando cartas hasta que pase también. Deberías pasar cuando confíes en que ganarás con las unidades que ya tienes en juego o para dejar ganar al rival y guardar tus cartas para la ronda siguiente. Fin de la ronda. Una ronda termina cuando los dos jugadores han pasado. Después los jugadores comparan la fuerza total de sus unidades para determinar el ganador. Todas las cartas del campo de batalla se descartan y la fuerza de ambos jugadores se reinicia a 0. Listo. 0. Ese tiene 0. Turno. A ver, este tiene 5, 6. Aquí. ¿Qué hizo? Me quemó las cartas. ¿Qué es esto? A ver. Démosle con este. Aquí. No sé jugar. $14.10. ¿Esto qué hace? Escarchaladora. Cambia la fuerza de las cartas de combate cuerpo a cuerpo de ambos jugadores a 1. Ah, pero este no tiene jugadores. A ver, entonces esta, vamos a esta mujer, ¿dónde la ponemos? Aquí. No. Me volví a dejar en 10. Ok. ¿Qué tal está aquí? Tiene 15, yo 14. ¿Esta qué hace? En este país hasta la lluvia huele a pis. Cambia la fuerza de las cartas de combate de asedio de ambos jugadores a 1. Wow, voy a poner esta. Aquí, no se deja, no se deja. No se puede poner esta. Bueno. Aquí. No. Me ganó ya. 39 y 15, no. Mal. Ah, no. Esta la voy a poner acá, ¿no? Aquí. No. Ya está ocupado eso. Tampoco se puede esta. Aquí. Pasó. Ya no tengo más cartas. Elige una carta de niebla y penetra de tu mazo y juégala de inmediato. Dice mal. Ah. Nada, abandono la partida. No entiendo este juego.
You lose, Witcher. Hand over the wager. Everything.
Perhaps we could reach an arrangement.
No weaseling out of this. Hand over the coin.
What do we do now?
Feel good losing somebody else's coin?
I meant to win, give you the coin. I've no need for it in the grave.
But you lost, so now I've got to pay up.
I say, he talking to himself. Roaring drunk already, that's it.
We can't fleece a drunk.
No, nuestro
Have him don
dinero.
the cap and we'll call it even.
Just a
Pinche
minute.
fantasma.
Bloke needs a lesson. I say he dons the cap and gives us 5% of the coin he has.
Hear that? Agreed. 5% is yours, and I shall wear the cap. Never fear. A man must do what a man must do, and Vlodimir von Everek's a man among men.
Hear that? So sloshed he thinks he's Vlodimir von Everek.
Rogue's long dead, by my reckoning.
Exactly.
Those ears. You look, interesting.
Time to drink. We are at a wedding.
Aye, let's drink. My time's as short as you are, friends.
To the Witcher and his betrothed.
Hear that, Shani? My betrothed. Know what that means?
No. What?
It means we should act as befits the betrothed.
And what's that mean?
I woo you, you resist. But it all ends as everyone knows it must. Ah, the merriment. Good show indeed. Let's continue the ball.
I think you look charming.
Quite the lark, this Gwent. Onward to the next diversion.
I shall do the impossible. I shall breathe fire.
I'll leave you for a moment. As a bridesmaid, I need to be by the bride for the capping.
Go on, Shani. I'll manage fine alone. Ladies and gentlemen, this night I've tasted of life's delights so fiercely, I've decided to make a speech.
Gerald, there's no need.
No, pinche Erio. Muy bien, Olore. ¿Qué va a hacer? ¿Que lo haga o que no? ¿Que haga el ridículo o que no? Que haga el ridículo.
No need? Why, there's every need. Till now, I'd always considered peasant jollities unworthy of a gentleman. For tell me, who among you would rub shoulders with swineherds if born a noble? I delighted in the beauty of buxom farm wenches, of course, and indeed still do. Given more time, I'd prove this to each and every maiden here. Farmhands are a different story. Never took any note of them. Had one or two groom my mounts. They did this well, but were never worthy of conversation. Nay, not even if you paid me. For one must live by certain principles. Am I right? But this day has changed all. Beneath the muck and dung, a peasant is a man. I understand this, thanks to you. You've still shite all to talk about, but I don't mind anymore. For this, I thank you, and say, you are well loved.
It's almost midnight. Time for the capping.
Wait, I'm not done.
Oh, yes, you are. All the maids join in the capping.
You're a maid too, Shani.
The midnight chime has struck. The capping times are come. What thoughts in young hearts prance? What dreams make young blood run? Be they nice, be they vice, of jestly or lordly stance, out they'll come in this hour's dance.
Toast the lovely couple and give them a few weeks, and we'll toast the lovely bed with its pale and puffy cheeks. Don't you mind our song? We don't sing to be unkind. We sing so we can empty yet another stein. Bride's one love eternal, bridegroom best beware, or she'll make you a cold gold in the coming year. What's the groom a-thinking, a storm upon his brow? Must be second guessing if you'll get that cow. You'll get the cow, lad, the bull, the calf, the hay. So drink and be merry, 'tis your wedding day. Oh.
Whoever caught the garland shall be next to
¿Qué? No, ¿qué es esto? ¿Qué comprometido? Que se va a casar con Gerald, no. ¿Qué está haciendo ahora este pinche loco? ¡Wow! ¡Qué comprometedor! Sí, fue.
That really necessary?
It came rushing back in a torrent. How we caroused at Olgierd's wedding. I couldn't resist. Had to pen a few words. Will you give him the letter?
I will.
Thanks. You're a good chap, Witcher. Dull as dirt, but good. A lovely custom. Blushing maids, twirling in dance, their hair swirling freely, their bodices undone, their bouncing...
Will you stop?
Did you see it? Shani caught the garland. She'll be next to marry as peasant superstition has it.
Maybe. Doesn't matter. It's past midnight. Time for you to go back to the crypt.
I can't. I'm not finished here.
It's past midnight. You can take off those lovely ears. Only if you want to, of course.
Lovely as they are, think I'll put them away for now.
Is Vlodimir's ghost gone?
You see? She asks after me. Misses me already.
I'm here, my ever-loving tulip. That kiss as we danced made my head so light. A team of hellish stallions could not tear me away before I receive one more. Or two more. Or as many as you'll give.
You seem to have enjoyed yourself. I'm glad.
A kiss. I knew it would end this way. An end that is but a beginning.
No, it's just an end. It's after midnight. Your time has come.
We needn't fret such trifles. Death's not come to claw me back, so why not continue our revels?
What's Gerald think about that? You gave your word.
Shani, darling, I'm dead. Can't expect too much from a corpse.
Vlodimir von Everec, go back whence you came. Please.
Stay out of this.
Stop! I beg you! Stop!
Get ye hence, or I'll take you with me, and your mouldy crypt will look like paradise in comparison. The choice is yours.
Don't torture him.
I promise he'll not die.
Vamos, no es necesario la tortura.
Gods, what is this?
Pobre Bonere. Es travieso, pero no se merecía eso.
Didn't have to make him suffer.
Of course I needn't have. But I could.
I hope you didn't hurt him.
I disposed of a pest. There was no need for you to suffer his cheek any longer. Gerald had finished his task, you see, so...
Yes, I know. As soon as he finishes one task, he needs to rush off to the next.
Who knows? Perhaps this time will be different. I saw you looking at each other, and it just so happens I also know the history you share.
You do? How?
Shani, darling, would you ask an eagle how it knows how to fly? Regardless, what matters is Vlodimir von Everett will bother you no more.
Qué siniestro.
I'd like to stay longer, but...
Don't make excuses, Gerald. I'm not angry. A witcher has to ply his trade, follow his path. As for me, well, perhaps I expected too much of this wedding. Got the wrong impression.
Not sure I understand.
Never mind. I should find Aldona. I am her bridesmaid, after all.
There it is. The face of a man who's failed to understand a woman.
You understand her?
Of course. Women are simple. The problem is that men are hopeless fools. Your friend will now make a show of being hurt, pick her some flowers, or bring her a drink. She'll get over it in a snap.
Rather manage without your advice, thank you.
She cares for you. You have feelings for her. Don't overthink it. Surrender to spontaneous honesty. Nothing more beautiful in human relationships. You needn't end like Aldona and Jonas. Besotted fools bound by a contract they'll never escape. Seize the night. Seize your chance. Enjoy one another. That's it. Have fun.
Ah, qué amable.
Then, what do you expect from this climate?
Ah. Vale. Lee la entrada del personaje de Shani en el diario para descubrir con qué puedes levantarle el ánimo. ¿Qué? Listo. Leamos la entrada del diario. ¿Qué? A ver. A ver, Shani. ¿Dónde está Shani? Aquí está. Shani. Gerald se introdujo en las cloacas de Oxenford con la idea de cazar a un asqueroso monstruo. Así pues, se imaginarán su sorpresa al encontrarse en uno de los húmedos y fangosos pasillos con Shani, una antigua y muy querida amiga. Gerald y yo conocimos por primera vez a esa extraordinaria mujer hace años. ¿Qué? Gerald y yo, ¿quién es yo? Cuando todavía era una alumna inexperta, pero para el momento en el que Gerald la encontró en las alcantarillas se había convertido en una reputada doctora y una valiente médica de campo del ejército redaniano. Esta ocupación la llevó, junto con una unidad de soldados de escolta, a descender a las cloacas. Su misión era recoger una muestra de veneno escupido por el engendro que merodeaba por allí. Gerald, un caballero de pies a la cabeza, accedió a ayudarla en su tarea. El encuentro entre Gerald y Vlodimir von Everec hizo que el brujo recordara la pasión mutua, aunque pasajera, que había sentido por Shani. También se dio cuenta de que su corazón aún albergaba una pequeña llama de esa pasión. Un poco sí. Como con todas. En ocasiones, el destino escribe historias tan estremecedoras que ningún poeta se atrevería a afirmarlas, por miedo a que su público se mofe de él por considerarlas en demasía extravagantes. Tal fue el caso cuando Gerald y el fantasma de Vlodimir von Everec compartieron el mismo cuerpo durante una noche y acompañaron a Shani a la boda de Aldona, su amiga de la academia. Algunos habrían sido incapaces de disfrutar de la noche con esta inusual compañía, pero Shani no. A la vista del buen gusto en la decoración de la boda y al olor del aroma de las cervas, que le trajeron a la memoria entrañables recuerdos de su infancia, Shani sintió que retornaba el despreocupado desenfreno de sus años mozos y, llena de alegría, se dejó llevar por la algarabía de la celebración. Una cosa está clara, Shani no se aburrió en compañía de Vlodimir von Everec, quien la abrumó con las manifestaciones de sus ardientes deseos y la cegó con su irreflexiva energía. Sin embargo, cuando llegó la hora de que volviera al más allá, ella suspiró de alivio, pues a partir de ese momento podía pasar algo de tiempo con Gerald, que era mucho más sensible y predecible, aunque Blood habría dicho que era muy aburrido. Vale, esto no me da ninguna pista de que le puedo dar a Shani. Busquemos acá, usa tus sentidos de dibujos para encontrar algo que le levante el ánimo a Shani. A ver, ¿qué puede ser? ¿Qué puede ser esto?
Good mead ought to lift her spirits. A sip of something strong never hurt anyone. Question is, will it cheer her up?
Un trago.
Good
Veremos
idea.
qué otras opciones
Maybe
hay.
not. She might be a sad drunk.
¿Qué más hay por acá? ¿Qué hay por acá? Ah, ese trago. Aquí. ¿Qué hay por aquí? Flores. Flores para Shani. ¿Dónde?
A rowan. Shani mentioned she used to weave the berries into necklaces. Pretty, I guess. Thing is, will it cheer her up?
No, ya tiene uno.
Think I'll pass.
Ya tiene un collar de flores, eso no le va a levantar el ánimo.
Looked like it would rain, and here it is. Good day. Well. Rogue.
¿Qué hay acá?
Rowan berry brandy. Shani loves the blossoms. Might enjoy this as well. A sip of something strong never hurt anyone. Question is, will it cheer her up?
Bueno, es trago de las flores que le gustan a Shani. Este combina los dos anteriores.
Here's hoping Shani's a happy drunk.
Este le puede gustar.
Rain, and here it is.
Vamos a ver. Shani. Guay, no. Ah, no, esa no es. Guay, no. Miren, la está toda apagada. No, qué horror.
Still here? Thought you had to meet Olgierd.
You and I see each other so rarely. Figured Olgierd could wait till morning. Seemed to like the Rowan. Thought you might want to try another form of it.
Sí, te gustó.
I like to make necklaces out of the berries, but guess I am curious how this will taste.
Sí, le gustó.
Wedding's still in full swing, but your face, I'd say you were at a funeral. Why so sad?
Sad? Not really. It's just... After I caught the garland, I realized something. The years are flying by, yet all I ever do is study, pump stomachs, and reattach limbs. All alone.
Wow.
You got me.
For how long? A day? 2? Don't get me wrong. It's nice, but you come and go. Yet I need someone who'll be there every night when I come home. After a day of bandaging wounds and sewing up guts, I need a good glass and a good laugh with someone who'll help me forget it all for a moment.
I get it. And yeah, could never be there for you every day. But I am happy to see you always. And today, I'm all yours.
Well, in that case, let's drink to tonight.
Y eso,
To tonight.
bien.
May the moment last.
Arriba el ánimo. Eso.
I'm afraid the drinks got into our minstrels. Horribly off-key.
Let's go for a walk.
Good idea.
No, qué romántico.
Did you enjoy the wedding?
Claro que sí.
Not half bad. Might have even enjoyed myself if I hadn't had to argue with a madman's ghost, be his puppet. Gotta admit, though, thanks to him, I did experience a lot of things I might have missed otherwise.
Mean chasing a dog through the woods, or brawling, fence board in hand?
Forgetting something. There was also a kiss.
Wow.
True. Though that was so clearly Vlodimir. I nearly forgot you were involved at all.
Claro que
His
no.
will, sure, but my body felt everything. Reminded me of the old times.
Vizima, you mean? Oh, I thought you'd forgotten our whole Catriona story.
Epidemics long forgotten, sure. But the romantic bits in that adventure? Don't plan to forget those.
Wow.
You needn't worry about our finances, sir. My workshop, business is booming.
Good. I'm relieved to hear it. See, coin's tied to Torrent. But don't tell the old battleaxe. She'd be furious if she learned to let it slip.
Never you worry, sir. My lips are sealed as the grave. Us menfolk need to stick together.
Sir. Enough of that. I'm Vassy. But you can call me Dar.
Oh, thank you,
El
Dar.
suegro.
I feel honoured. Let's drink on it.
Seems the families are bonding.
A bride's father and his son-in-law? Stiff at first, but add drink and they bond or slap each other silly.
I was afraid the wedding wouldn't happen at all.
Mean the differences in wealth?
Mm-hmm. Jonas's family didn't consider Aldona worthy.
Clear they love each other, though. Parents usually give in if that's the case.
Oh, I don't know. My mother would never accept an unfit beau, even if I insisted I loved him, had chosen him.
Doubt your mother's that unbending? You'd win her over, I'm sure.
I haven't managed to yet.
You only ever bring home fiddlers, jugglers, and witchers?
No, but she'd want me to choose someone wealthy, or with a good trade, well brought up.
Nothing wrong with that, is there?
I guess not, but it's hard to find one like that who's still even slightly amusing.
That's probably true.
Tell that to my mother. She actually thinks I should have found a husband at the academy. But I didn't. Ugh. I'm certain she thinks there's something horribly wrong with me.
Oh, please, Shani. It's the 13th century. Women don't go to the academy to find a husband. They go to learn, pursue their passion. You did that. I'm sure your mother appreciates it. You got a doctorate, have your own practice, been at the front lines many times. You're a good person. Not a thing wrong with you.
Really think so?
Really?
Claro.
Look, the brave brothers.
Drank themselves stiff as the boards they tore from the fence.
Wonder where the sister is. Couldn't protect her from a cheeky 4-year-old in their condition.
If they hadn't intervened, you'd have gone for a tumble in the hay with her. She was willing, if you ask me.
That was Vlodimir, not me, remember?
But pretend for a moment it had been you, and the situation had been different. Say you're at the wedding, and that very girl keeps glancing, smiling at you. Then she finally walks up, and you know exactly what she wants. What do you do?
Wow.
Huh. If Dandelion was around, and he usually is, I'd introduce her to him and walk off.
I don't believe that. You'd let the opportunity pass?
I don't need opportunities like that.
Changed your style.
Let's say I've grown choosy.
You say that as if you've already picked.
'Cause I have. Guess who?
Wow, qué romántico.
Ooh, gorgeous.
Been thinking about that kiss.
What kiss?
The one Vlodimir planted on your lips, with my lips. Just wondering if it would have felt any different without him there.
That I cannot tell you.
Only one way to find out.
Wow. Wow, qué química.
So, how'd it compare?
Definitely rather kiss you alone, of my own free will. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I do believe Vlodimir was after more than a kiss. Said so openly, in fact.
All true. He was very direct, I'll give him that. Which, on occasion, has its advantages.
You're right. Can save a lot of time.
So, how do you stand today, Gerald? Have some time to waste with me? Or would you rather go back now?
Claro que no, vamos a perderlo.
Promised you this night. Aim to keep my word. And I aim to be direct. Even more so than Vlodimir.
Sounds interesting.
Se van a revolcar, se van a
Interesting
revolcar.
is what interesting does.
Rats. Pier's taken.
Got a feeling it's about to free up.
How did you know?
I'm clairvoyant.
Practically full.
Be ashamed to let it go to waste.
Besides, we leave it here, a very drunk person could find it, drink themselves into even more trouble. And I swore a solemn oath. First of all, do no harm.
You're the medic. Recommendation? Hey, leave some for me.
We need to drink fast, before they catch us. Come on, let's hide.
Se embriagó esta mujer.
Row me to the moon.
Gotta fly to get to the moon.
You're dead wrong. Look, it's right there, in the middle of the lake. What are you doing?
What one usually does on the moon.
Qué romántico. No, ese Gerald es muy romántico. Pero qué escena acá. Wow.
Sorry.
Was it that bad? Or have you developed an allergy for me?
I had too much to drink.
Awake already?
For a while now. Did you know you've gained 27 new scars since we last saw each other?
Keeping count?
Mm-hmm. I do that sometimes.
Did we make it to the moon?
Forgotten already?
No, not the sort of thing you forget.
Exactly.
Sound like you wish you could.
No, I certainly won't forget that. And I definitely don't regret it. But I do need to sort it all out in my head. Alone.
Wow, qué romántico.
Shani, wait. Before you go, need to ask you a favor.
Yes?
It's about Olgierd. Seems a mysterious man. Can't escape the impression his story's more complicated than I thought. Could you look into it? See if you can learn something?
Sure. Be glad to.
Thanks. Be seeing you.
Yes. See you later, Gerald.
Ah, qué linda, ¿no, Gerald? Qué linda. Listo. Ahí está. Ahí está. Ahí quedó. La romántica historia con la bella Shani. Ahora vamos a contarle a Vlodimir. O no, cierro capítulo acá. Cierro. Demasiada pasión por hoy.